Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 16th through to the 30th. So we're moving from Gemini season into your fellow water sign Cancer. So that should be a nice transition. And yeah, I wanted to let you know that I had this sense with you, Scorpio, that you were being kind of met or confronted with some kind of distant memory that you couldn't quite put your finger on. And it was like, there's something there, but you couldn't quite get what it was. Like it didn't quite make sense. We've got 20, awakening, renewal, and enlightenment. Beautiful energy to come through. And the 10 of crystals, stability and attainment. So this is where I feel like something's finally clicking in and making sense. Okay. And it's something big. And it's a sense that finally realizing you can get something that you want. So yeah, interesting energy to come through for you, Scorpio. Let's see what else is coming in. So the awakening card is similar to the judgment energy, and the 10 of crystals is the equivalent of the 10 of pentacles. So it's a nice energy to come through. And this is where there's like a second chance with getting what it is that you want, with attaining something. But it's almost like, there's a sense that, you can't quite put your finger on it, but the answer is coming. The answer is coming. So, okay, let's see what else is coming in. So, Scorpio, this reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Scorpio. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay. Interesting. I just get this sense that there's a deep questioning that's coming in here, but there's something that's been a soul contract that you agreed to do in this lifetime that was a big thing that you hope to achieve or you hope to attain. Again, that word attainment. And it's like now you're getting the message to do it. So that's why it's this sense of it's something from the past that's returning. So yeah, interesting. You've got the sun, Leo, sun, Aries, beautiful. The sun is shining. This is a sense that you're seeing something really clearly. There's potential breakthroughs around this. Again, with the enlightenment energy, there's vitality and joy coming back into what it is that you're wanting here in terms of getting what it is that you want. So, yeah, beautiful. And I feel like this is really positive energy for that Jupiter in Aries energy that's around at this moment in time. But the sun, it just brings happiness. It's something that potentially could bring you a lot of happiness. So, yeah, it feels like you're building you want to build something. You want to build something of significance here in your life. So, yeah, interesting. We've got the 8 of Swords. You haven't been able to see it so far, or there's been limitations around it, but now you're getting this sense here with the renewal and enlightenment with the awakening cards. There's a message, like a calling that's coming through around it, which is really fascinating. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Scorpio. Crossed by the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the High Priestess. That's where you're getting that intuitive message, the High Priestess down at the base. And you're seeing something really clearly here with the 3 of Swords about how you've been hurt and how that has limited you. The Knight of Swords. So these messages are probably coming really fast. I mean, we are in Gemini season, so still it's this Gemini energy coming through, but then we're moving towards the Empress. So look at this. There's this huge shift, like you're turning something around. The Empress is like this beautiful energy of abundance that's coming in, love and abundance. The Knight of Pentacles, money as well. So nice. The 6 of Wands. More Leo energy, which is interesting because this is success, triumph coming in, victory and success. So I love it. The Justice card, there's potential for contracts, new contracts or renewal of contracts. And the 2 of Swords, you're going to be unsure, uncertain about this. Your logical mind's kind of saying, well, you could get hurt by this. Do you really want to go after this? And your intuition's saying, yes, 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 yes. So let's see, a little bit of soul searching with the Hermit. looking at new options. We need to we can't leave it on that cliffhanger. The Queen of Cups, okay, and the Devil energy. Wow. And the Nine of Pentacles, okay. We kind of went, wow, boom, the Tower at the base. This is where, again, with the awakening energy, the Tower is like the eclipse-like energy. It's like Uranus, the great awakener, that the truth has set you free somehow here, and something's just kind of gone zzz, and there's been an activation point of change where it's just been broken open. Something's been broken open and you've seen something so clearly, and you've seen how you've limited, like there's been limitations around moving forward, limitations around something in your life that you've wanted to achieve or wanted to attain, because you've been kept in this kind of comfort zone with the Queen of Pentacles. She's all around comfort and security, but it's something that's coming that you haven't been able to see coming, or it was something that you couldn't be able to see coming. It's sort of like your logical mind is like, I don't understand this. I don't get it, but you're getting a very clear message. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Three of Swords, which is around a wound, something that's really hurt you, or someone that is really hurting you at this moment in time. It's a pain point. It can be heartache. It can just be, something that's wounding you. So, it feels like it's very uncomfortable energy. And it's kind of interesting because what it's saying is they've brought it to this level of discomfort so that you are ready to kind of move on from it to get what it is that you want. And the Tower card is like, boom, like suddenly something no longer fits or works anymore. It's like it's kind of just, you're seeing something so clearly. You're seeing that something that you thought you wanted, you no longer want. It's only hurting you, or someone that you thought you want, or a situation that you thought you want is only hurting you. And then there's something new that's coming in that's being replaced with this old soul contract that's coming in, which is something you've agreed to in this lifetime. So it's fascinating. It's got a lot of karma around this. A lot of a sense, that there is this spiritual awakening energy. You're waking up to something, this energy that you have agreed to do in this lifetime. So in the base, at the root of the issue, you've got the High Priestess. So this quite literally means your intuition. Trust your intuition. It can be anything that around occult sciences as well. So maybe it's something that you've been studying or interested in, but it's also that this could be somebody that just a very deep intuitive sense. This could be someone around you who's very intuitive. And it could be, again, the High Priestess reveals things when the time is right, and you're seeing something loud and clear now with the Sun coming in, the Tower coming in, the High Priestess. It's like, boom. And it's like it was there almost all along or in plain daylight. And it's like, why didn't I see that before? So it's kind of got this, like I said, a huge revelation kind of energy coming through. But the High Priestess, this could be around somebody who was considered to be your number one, the person that you loved the most in your life or in your life at this moment in time. There's something around that's come up to be healed. There's something not resonating around that. So, interesting. In the recent past, you've got the Knight of Swords. So this is where you've kind of been on a quest. In a way, this is like a quest for truth, or the quest, a determined energy to kind of fix something in your life. But it's kind of led you to a bit of a dead end in terms of this Eight of Swords. It's like, it might be somebody that you have relied upon, or an energy that you've relied upon and it has brought stability, but you're now seeing that it doesn't resonate anymore. So it's kind of interesting, but this energy is super fast. Something came in super quickly that it's like, boom, it just hits you. So this might have felt like it came in out of the blue, the fact that you're the Eight of Swords and you're not seeing it coming. Here it comes. Charge, it's coming for you and you're blindfolded quite literally. So the way that this happened is that it may have been a bit of a shock to the system with the tower energy. It could have been a crisis. It could have been something that created trauma in the past, and it's come up now as something that has come up in terms of this renewal energy, in terms of the enlightenment, in terms of a deep renewal around it. So interestingly, like it's strange because suddenly the Empress energy comes in. So interestingly though, like for some of you, this is quite literally, the Empress rules love and abundance and money. She's Venus, and Venus is in Taurus. For a large period of this time, Venus works really well, wants to bring in abundance. So, strangely enough, sometimes this energy with this energy in the tower can be falling in love, but it opens you up like this. Your heart is being opened here. So with the Empress energy, and whatever it is that you're seeing clearly now, and you're like, right, something's being activated and I can see like this change. I can see what it is that I want. I can see what I have to do. Expect a great outcome with the Empress. It's almost like it hits you, this sense of some kind of, there's some kind of great result coming in. It's really just gone from zero to hero in nothing. Like it's from zero to hero. It's from nothing to feeling really hurt and wounded to everything. It's gone from 0 to 100. It's just like, boom, something just kind of knocked you a little bit sideways, but brought something in the process of this being knocked sideways. It was a little bit destabilizing, or perhaps very destabilizing, in that the change or the awakening and seeing things for what they were could be painful. But then it opened the door for abundance with the Empress, which feels really like it doesn't make sense. It feels really strange to have the Empress come in after this like kind of almost shocking events. So strangely enough, like some of you, this could be a really big windfall or really big unexpected success that comes in here, which you definitely are not going to see. I just see you're not going to see this coming. It's a fascinating energy because you're presenting as the Knight of Pentacles, which is very calm, slow, methodical, thinking things through. It's how you like things to be. And then boom, it's like something totally unexpected comes in and shifts and changes everything and makes it so much better, which is kind of, strange. It's this determination to overcome some limitations, some things that have been hurting you or holding you back. And there's success around this with the Six of Wands. It's, victory, success, a triumph of sorts. So, it's quite interesting energy to come through for you, Scorpio. Hopes and fears. I mean, this is like someone might offer you some sort of, with this and the Empress, it's like congratulations, winning awards, some sort of windfall, or just some sort of, you've attained something that you really wanted. Or this could be purely on a spiritual level, of a sense of releasing a wound and then attaining the good stuff, the love. It could be a spiritual awakening for you. But it could also be something that's occurring in your life. So, expect congratulations. But hopes and fears, we've got the Justice card. This is contracts. So if this is, just say there's a new contract coming in, it's a good one. With the Empress and the Six of Wands, it's winning some kind of contract, winning something, winning somebody's heart, winning some sort of, whether it's a legal contract, whether, again, we were talking about the soul contract that I was getting, that idea that you kind of successfully stepping into this when previously it felt like this energy felt a bit lost and wounded. It's like suddenly you've found something that fills a huge hole. So, yeah, interesting. But it's very kind of up and down energy. You might even be having conversations with somebody in the near future, somebody that there's big love between the two of you. It could be related to mother energy as well. Doesn't have to necessarily be. But you're not sure about this, the Two of Swords, because your intuition's telling you one thing and your logical mind's saying, this doesn't make sense, but something really good has come in. I don't understand it, but my intuition was telling me it was coming, or my intuition was telling me I could attain this or step into this. And now I feel like it feels like so solid and real. So it's kind of interesting. There's a bit of soul searching with the Hermit. It's a little bit of just going deep within and going, how does this make sense inside your mind? A bit of let's look at the options. Let's do a big evaluation. What are the choices that lie ahead of me at this moment in time? And it kind of feels strangely like yeah, I mean, I feel like it feels, I mean, again, with the Queen of Cups, this is a beautiful self-nurturing, self-loving kind of safe emotional place to come back to, kind of looking at where that could be, who that could be. But you've got the Empress here, like something's being presented to you and you're not sure about it. You're not sure about the option, which is kind of interesting. And you've got the Devil energy here, which is that you're wanting to kind of overcome something that emotionally, or someone you've emotionally been very stuck on, or there's a lot of fear around this. But ultimately we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is reworking a boundary, successfully reworking a boundary. There's independence, there's gratitude for where you land, but you've faced the devil. You've taken a good look at it and gone, maybe I need to start looking after myself a little bit more, nurturing myself a little bit more. This Queen of Cups with the devil can be taking on anything, like it could be taking on addictions or anything to do with your health, things that have stopped you from really looking after yourself or loving yourself. Like I said, there's this big love that comes in out of the blue. And it's sort of this quite dramatic passage to independence and freedom, to be free of this energy. With the Nine of Pentacles, re-establishing boundaries around it. So, but this is only because you've attained this Empress energy that came in out of the blue, which is this sense of abundance, or, like I said, some sort of windfall when it comes to love or money. So it's really black and white. It's kind of like nothing, then everything, and then it's like this shifts and changes everything. You're still kind of going, is this too good to be true kind of energy, because it's like you're a little bit suspicious of it when it first comes in. But it's like you're willing to go into the dark places. You're willing to go and do the work to kind of come to face with what it is that you need to come face to face with here. But ultimately with the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, there's this sense of attainment, attaining this freedom, attaining more money, attaining financial freedom, attaining abundance in your everyday life. So it's a challenge to get there, but it's a challenge to almost accept it, that you've been kind of gifted this, or you've been gifted the awakening or insight that's come through. So you've got the Tower card, which is very much disruptive energy that comes through. Now, I feel like it's actually good. It brings you something good, unexpected, that it takes a while to adjust to, actually. So there's a period of adjustment. The Tower energy is just kind of, opened something up and broken something free that was trapped. An energy that was trapped and that was actually very limited and was hurting you. You've gone from the Eight of Swords, which is feeling mentally restricted. It can be restrictions around you, limitations, to this Nine of Pentacles, which is feeling pretty independent and fancy free. So that's what we're sort of seeing, a re-establishment of boundaries. And yeah, it's a big shift. A lot of it is to do with this deep internal process of seeing something for what it is and to be able to make that shift and change. But I feel like it starts on the inside. It's some sort of internal activated shift and change that then you're seeing externally. You're seeing those results. You know, we've got the sun, so it's out there in the open. But this could be a huge energy release as well that brings back joy, that brings back vitality, that brings back something to do with your health, which is actually really great. So as your affirmation card, it says, it's only a thought and a thought can be changed. I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I'm willing to change and grow. And this is where I feel like maybe even like a huge realization or a secret has been revealed with the High Priestess. You've seen something so clearly and thought, I can't keep doing that. I can't keep thinking that way. I can't keep perceiving this situation in this way. There's a shift. And yeah, it's like I said, it goes from 0 to 100, from from 0 to hero. It's just like boom, this huge shift. Seeing the light. It's quite extraordinary, Scorpio. So let's pull a charm. So expect really great results with this. But like I said, it's like you're almost blinded by the light at first. But we've got the beautiful seashell. The starfish, sorry. Not a seashell. I don't know why I called it seashell. But a starfish. And the starfish are all around inner contentedness. It's being guided by your emotions, by the things that are lying underneath the surface in that deep sea of intuition and feeling. But it's something that's very unique to you. It's your inner light that's shining here, like the hermit, shining the star to look within and find some answers. And it's saying be guided by your inner starlight, be guided by what brings you this contentedness, this feeling. There's something deep underneath the surface there that's shining now, that's guiding you to the future. So, wow, very potent and very powerful, Scorpio. All of your readings of late have been, ever since that full moon eclipse in your sign. It's like boom, boom, boom. Okay, so lots of big activated changes that you're working through, big energies that you're working through. So that's where I'm going to leave it now. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading, and that's one of the things that we look at in the extended reading is how to work with the energy. Like we get a bit of advice from the tarot about the best way to use the potential of the energy that's in front of us, because all energy is a choice to interact with it and to use the potentials in front of you. It's not like a set in stone energy. It's something that you can choose to work with. So you can choose to work with this energy, this thing that you've seen that has been revealed to you, or you can choose to kind of ignore it. But one of the things is when you choose to ignore it, that's when it starts festering. And I feel like, you are like the truth detective. You've seen something and you're like, yeah, I'm using that beautiful, deep energy to transform this, which is fantastic. So in the extended reading, we're going to look at the near future and the future beyond. We're going to see what the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles are bringing in, and, where this is all going, because it sort of feels like this huge shift towards something positive. But it's like, okay, I need to sort a few things out before I can really step into this. I need to face a few things first, clear a whole heap of stuff out. This is where even going on some sort of physical detox might be great for you. But let's see, because it seems the Empress always brings in some great stuff. And the Nine of Pentacles is suggesting that there's this is both of these cards are the cards of abundance. The Empress is like a bigger energy, and the Nine of Pentacles is abundance in your everyday life. So this abundance is coming to you. Let's see what else is coming through. Let's look further into the future. Who's coming to you? What further opportunities are coming, and how you can work with all these energies. Let's get some more intuitive messages. Whenever the High Priestess is coming in, she always brings intuition, unexpected intuitional intuitive messages coming through. So we're going to just explore this deeper and further into the future and get any clarification or anything that you need to know. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Scorpio, please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment, and take care.